My name is Nate Morrison. I'm from Vancouver, BC, Canada, and the name of my firm is Provision Accounting Group.
Cool. Thanks for joining us on the
You're welcome.
In the Trenches THRIVEcast. So let me ask you a couple questions. What things are difficult right now in running your own firm?
Well, I would say what's difficult in running my firm, and ironically, is exactly the name of your THRIVEcast, in the trenches, and that's actually the phrase we've been using lately.
Wow.
We're a three-partner firm, 10 people. There's senior partner Ken, and then the other two partners, Garth and myself. We are at that place where we're in the trenches.
Yeah.
And that, if I could say what's difficult about running our firm right now, it's the fact that we're in the trenches, we're doing a significant portion of the work.
Like yourself instead of your team.
Exactly.
Okay, so delegation.
And, you know, if I could put a number to it, I'd say 80% of the things that the two of us do, we don't need to be doing.
Wow.
Sorry. And I would say that it's that way because of the way we've been running the firm. It's our fault. We've just allowed it to happen. We bitch and moan about it, but we don't change anything.
Right.
So that has been, I think, what's been difficult about where we are. And I think I'll leave it at that because I think your other questions will bring me to where I'm about to go.
Okay, cool. Well, so how would you encourage others that are running and growing their own firms?
Okay, this is a good one. Here's how I would encourage others running and growing their own firms. What you need to do is hire hot shit people. You need to find people that are better and smarter than you are.
Yes.
And are, jacked about, about growing the business, about meeting people, about connecting, and bring them on board and work with them and just let them go.
Does that have to be young people?
No.
No?
No, I don't think so at all. Did I say young?
No.
No,
I'm just curious.
Just hot shit. I think that's
just good, man.
And we've got good people in our firm, but I don't think we don't have a ton of people that are going to run with it the way we are.
Yeah.
We have great people in our firm. We want to work with them and bring them along. But that's my advice. I think hire hot shit people, young or old, and just let them run with it.
So people are everything.
Yeah. I mean, that's your business, right?
Yeah,
your people. And I would say take those hot shit people and encourage them to build that relationship, and because we're in a relationship business. I think that's
awesome.
what we're selling. That's what people that's what they remember about us. And so I would say really encourage them to build the relationships and run with it and just let them go.
Cool. So third question, what does the future hold for your firm, or what do you hope it holds?
Well, okay, here's what the future holds for my firm, and I've been talking about this recently with my two partners. We're in an 18 to 24 month period of, to quote a book I'm reading, work in the system. And that is taking where we're at and taking that 80% of the work that I'm doing that I don't need to be doing,
right,
and working with the team and putting processes and systems in place so everybody feels confident they know what to do and they have the ability to do those things without checking with us or without dropping something on our desk. So the future for my firm is that I hope in 24 months from now, in 2 years from now, it will look very, very different. I will be able to step back from the day-to-day, from being in the trenches, look at what's going on, tweak the systems that are there, work with my people, rather than doing the work. I expect there'll be a couple more people, and at that point, I hope to be able to say, okay, here's where we are. We've got the ship essentially sailing itself. Where do we want to go from here? And what I think at that point, we want to say, okay, let's see how we can and where we can move up the value curve.
Oh yeah.
Because I think where we are right now in the trenches, it's really hard to do that.
It is.
Because we're in the trenches doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
And so that's where I see us going.
Okay. And one last question real quick. How do you use technology to serve your customers? Just maybe one product or
what we do, it's not internally, we use a cloud-based CRM system called Solve 360.
Very good. I like that one a lot.
And it's an excellent product. What we do with it, it's our CRM, and so it's our client information, it's our central contact system. We have notes of our meetings and phone calls in there. And the other thing that we use that for is we actually use it for our workflow system. We export it. Exports really nicely to Google spreadsheets, and we use those spreadsheets on a weekly basis. We meet with the entire firm every Monday morning, and we know every job that's in the office and who's got it and when it came in.
Cool.
And so the customers don't directly see that, but that's, you know, that's one of the real pieces of technology that we're using to
Awesome.
to keep that service.
Awesome. Well, Nate, thank you so much for your time, man.
Thank you.
All right.